Day 403 of showing up consistently. I don't know what is happening today. Things did not pan out as I had expected. So this morning I went to the gym. When I go to the gym, my initial plan, like I said yesterday, was for me to go very early and for me to come back on time. I headed out very early, like I had planned. Everything was smooth, but until I got to the gym and the gym was not open. So I decided to, just take my bike for a longer stroll, longer cycling. So I went down to Songo. Then I came back. On my way back, I was almost around, I think 300 meters to the gym. Before I just had, when I check, I realized that my bicycle saddle has gotten disjointed from the, I can't remember what they call that part, but the saddle has gotten disjointed. I was just glad, okay, I'm going to find a way that to fix this for me. So I pushed it. I wheeled it myself to the gym, then I packed it there. I did my workout. One thing about me, one thing I've learned is that anything that I do not have the power to change, I should learn to accept it and let it be. If I have power to change something, oh my God, I must change it. No, but that thing that happened right there, I did not have any power to change it. Instead of me just worrying and thinking about how to fix it, I just said, let me finish my workout. Then after my gym session, I'm going to determine what to do with it. That was how I packed the bicycle. Then on my way back, I was able to cycle it without sitting on it. So I was cycling, cycling, cycling. Then it just got to a point. The bicycle just do poof, almost divided into two in the middle of the road. I'm just glad that it did it. It did that where people were not much because people would have just been watching me. I'm not doing, hey, see really catch me. Oh." So I took the bicycle. I just started wheeling it, wheeling it. I wheeled it for around, I think another 1 kilometer before I saw a way that I was open. So I just got there. I went to meet the waiter and the waiter said, they're going to collect 5K. I was like, 5K for you. Me, I don't get 5K. Oh, as I make I pay 2K. I'm not joking. Oh. He said, I said 5K for what? Make I pay 2K. Kini kon. But as after back and forth, we later agreed on 3K. The 3K was an unplanned budget, but then I usually have a budget for emergency expenses. So that's where that 3K came from. By the time they will fix it, they did so many, but because I had written it, if I had just pushed it all the way from the gym to that place, it would have been better. But I did not push it. I had to cycle it because from the gym to that place is far. I'm not going to lie. And I cannot have a bicycle and be pushing it when nothing is actually wrong, when nothing physically is wrong with it, except I cannot sit down. I can cycle. So I rode it. But because of that riding, a little part of the part that got disjointed has bent. So they had trouble fixing it, they had trouble adjusting it. By the time they would be done adjusting it, they used 30 minutes to do adjustment. 30 minutes just for the adjustment. They use iron, they use hammer, so many things to beat it. I was just looking at the bicycle like this. Hmm. You know that I was just like, hey, see the way they are beating you. Oh my god, no. At the end of it though, they were able to weld it. But the welding was not like the way it came on. It was no longer straight. I don't even know how to explain this. It was no longer straight oh, because the front wheel was bent like this. See, bent like this, and it was like this. But the back, I don't even know. You don't understand how this thing is, except you see it. Mm. You won't understand how it was, except you see it. So what did I do? The guy was like, this thing is bent. Oh, will I be able to ride it? I said, I'm going to airport. I'm going to ride. He said, that place is foul. This thing, you used to be able to. I said, like, don't worry. He said, only somewhere that can ride bicycle that can ride this thing. So I just took it for a test drive. I'm moving front like this, and the bicycle is tilting me like this. My leg is touching the floor. I was like, hey, God, he said, I'm going to ride this thing for 10 kilometers. I was like, I don't have any choice. It's either I ride it, or I push it, or I call a bike to carry me. And the bike to carry me is going to be costing me like, oh my God. And I don't have plan for that. So what did I do? I started cycling. At first, it felt weird because the thing was going left like this. But after like 5 minutes, I was able to get I was able to get the hang of it. Then I just, instead of me to just be pushing small, small, I just started beep, 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 beep. I, I was just like somebody was chasing me, and I was enjoying it. I was not really feeling it. I was not really feeling like the bicycle was bent because I was on a child road and I don't need to be entering portals like that. But when I got to the place where I need to enter portal, my leg was just crashing for pew, pew. I was like, I want to spoil my battery. Oh, my bicycle spoiled, my battery too is spoiled. But at the end of it all, I was able to get home safely. Safely. I'm not going to lie. I think this is one of those rides that I've enjoyed since I've been riding bicycle. This is one of those rides that I enjoy most. The reason why I enjoy it is because the bicycle is rickety. This is not funny when I was riding the bicycle. To the extent that there was this guy, he was working with people. Then he saw my bicycle, he just like this. Ah, ah, ah. When you're trying to process something, you're trying to understand it, but you don't understand it. You're not like, am I seeing? The guy was looking, I was just laughing. I was just laughing. The guy was just like, the guy was working with these people. And like, he just saw the bicycle, was like, he just like, uh, uh. His neck followed me till he was unable to turn his head. It was not like, I bet I didn't continue reading. Meaning, are you not seeing what I am seeing? Honestly, it was a very funny thing. I'm not going to lie. But then I got home safe and sound. That's what that matters. And I enjoyed the ride. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I may even take it to gym on Friday, but I don't think I want to take to gym. I will just have to jog to the gym. I just have to do 10 kilometer jog to the gym. And when I'm coming back, I'll just either jog or take bike. One of the two. So that's it for a year. Oh, for a year, 3 of showing up to consistently. But in everything on, when I go back home, I was able to do what I was supposed to do. And I noticed that whenever I come back from gym, after having my shower and everything, when I want to walk, I always discover that I always like to just doze off. So what did I do today? I said instead of me just pushing myself up and once I have my shower, I'm just going to put a duvet here, then I sleep. So I put the duvet there and I was able to sleep after 20 minutes of reminiscing. I was not even thinking about the bicycle at all. I was thinking about some other things. That's when I say when you're an adult, you have a lot of things to think about. I was able to sleep for like 30, 35 minutes. 35 minutes. I set an alarm that I'm going to sleep for 30 minutes, but I did not sleep within that 30 minutes that I set. When the alarm sounded, I just turned it off like, well, since I'm not sleeping yet, I just turned it off. I don't even know, maybe like 5, 10 minutes later, I just slept off. But I woke up exactly 30 minutes and I was like, internal clock. So I woke up 30 minutes. After waking up 30 minutes, I just did a few other things that I needed to do. Then I started working. And I've been working. I just finished working right now. Just finishing it. I just finished editing the second video for today. And I've done other tasks like that. So that's all for my day 403 of showing up consistently. What am I talking about today? It's about my bicycle that almost disappointed me, but I found a way out.